Yo, what's up, guys? Today we're gonna have the sequel of why Sukuna is the strongest sorcerer of all time. GOAT, the GOAT. Here, this is like the most controversial debate of like all JJK fanbase. GOAT versus Sukuna. I want to like end this debate once and for all. Uh, it's kind of well, it's like day of night, so like I don't feel like talking that much, but I just want to do this because why not? Alright. Win cons. I want to explain. I want to start with Gojo here. The two win cons, major win cons he had was like Infinity and the Six Eyes technique. Infinity carried this guy so hard. There's no any question. The only win con Sukuna had was the word calling slash. That's quite literally it. But that doesn't mean he's bad just because he has one win con. Dumbass. Here, this is the top of the food plate. The meat of the meats, the juiciest. This takes the cake of why like Gojo fans, these dumbass delusional TikTok readers who can't comprehend reading a manga panel at all, saying that this is like their valid argument, this number one valid argument that he used Mahoraga because he's trash. Like he's a fraud for using for needing Mahoraga. I wanna explain why that doesn't make him a fraud at all. Like actually, I'm not being like trying biased or like trying to drag this, but actually, there's a actually good reason why this guy's on this fucking fraud. If you just fucking listen, alright? Oh wait, my fault. Uh, here. So at the start, I think I explained this like in the previous video, but not much into depth, so that's kind of my fault. I explain it here. So to start, like, you need to figure out how to bypass this Gojo's Infinity, right? Because the guy that was the only guy who like was kind of problem with him, right? Had a problem, right? So he like offered Yuji Toturi like a binding vow that he would be able to take over his body anytime I see him wants it, but he cannot hurt anyone. Like Yuji felt like, oh, okay, like whatever, as long as he doesn't hurt anyone, I don't care. But then he told him that he will forget this ever happened. Then like he forgets it, alright. But the binding vow was still intact. Thus it didn't matter if you forget, right? Later in the Shibuya, this is like in the manga, where they just like the angel and then Megumi, right? And Yuji Tori. That's like where, and that's like he always could have like switched over to him, but he just didn't decide to. I think because he was just waiting for the perfect moment. So like when he took over Yuji's body, right? He couldn't hurt anyone, but he's never said he couldn't hurt himself. Now the reason like why he did that, then the reason why he like did that and so like only hurt himself then later is a cut of his like one of his fingers, right? And then go to Megumi and then just put it in right in his mouth and like transfer his vesselship to him, right? That's like the reason why. He just tricked Yuji's stories, dumbass. Now the second part, what he needed to do, he already knew how to beat Mahoraga when he was in Yuji's body, but the thing is, it wasn't actually a like part like he didn't count for like Mahoraga. I mean for Sukuna, because like he needed to be in Megumi's body to like actually complete the what's called the ritual. He already knew how to beat him, so that's why afterwards like you'll see him like use Mahoraga like off screen, like yeah, basically. That's was like his whole plan. Like he planned this shit like at the beginning. People, I do not know why like people like just forget like how smart this guy actually is already. Like it's not doesn't make him a fraud for like having a plan. Like that's like basically saying like Aizen, he's just a fraud for like setting up like Ichigo, or like for like I don't know, I don't really know but really I don't remember watching Bleach anymore, but like I think he was just setting him up for like to become strong, and then oh yeah, I think he wanted to make him strong so he can get to the Soul King, something like that. Like that's kind of a bad analogy, I know, but like, basically that's like basically saying then Aizen is a fraud for like trying for playing this shit like at the beginning. Like what? That's fucking stupid. Like I do not know like if you guys like are fucking dumb as shit, but like it's not about always the hacks, the overall power or a curse technique or whatever like power like it doesn't matter if you have to if they have the hacks of a very OP ability. Like it doesn't matter. Like for example, Grammy in Bleach, this guy had the most OP ability. Like he could like think, but like this guy's retarded, but still like he could like think and like make this shit into a reality. That like just because you have a very OP ability does not mean like you're like always better than someone else. Yes, obvious Sukuna. I'm not saying Sukuna like Sukuna had is like Sukuna's technique is weak. I'm not saying it at all, but like I'm just saying for the Gojo fans, like just because like you just because he has Hollow Purple Infinity, like doesn't mean like he actually wins just because of his hacks. Like it's not about the hacks, the techniques. It's also about the skill, like the battle IQ, and that's what quality just tops you off. It does no matter what. Like for example, this is a actually I can bring in a good analogy. Let's say like in real life MMA. Like, do you think that fucking some random nigga like George St. Pierre will like rush up to someone? Like he's like one of the best strategists ever. Like, he will just rush up to someone like without thinking. No, that's not how it works. You have to actually strategize. You have to think. You have to observe your opponents. Like you cannot just go rush in. Like that doesn't like make you down. Like do you think all the great fighters in the world like were just like fucking dumbass brutes like going around swinging shits? No, no. Like they actually had to strategize. That's what makes you a great fighter. Skill, no matter what, your battle strategy and skill tops off no matter what. That's what Sukuna had. Now I'm going to admit this. All right, so Gojo had some win cons that he was better at hand-to-hand combat. But the reason why I'm gonna say this right now, why he had better hand-to-hand combat in the Heian era, Sukuna really had to rely much on hand-to-hand combat on his previous opponents because the guy was too strong. Like this guy was the strongest, so he didn't really had to use any hand-to-hand combat at all. Like this guy is good hand-to-hand combat. Like this guy was able to this guy literally after he fought Gojo, he did keep up still good with Gojo, right? Right after he fought Kashimo and then the whole squad, like 20 sorcerers, right? And like mostly he like did hand to hand combat. He did keep up good even though they're all like nothing compared to Gojo. He still did good. And the endurance for that having no like rest at all and then still fucking like keeping up is crazy. You know, like so like skill like just like no this. It's not even a question. I'm yapping too much because like this is late at night. Sorry. Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Again, I'm gonna phrase this shit again. Skill and IQ strategy, rather battle IQ, like it always tops off. That's what Sukuna had. Like he just had better strategy in this field. That's what makes him better fighter. You know, like it doesn't matter like if Gojo has like a better curse technique than him. Like it doesn't matter. This guy is better. It's not a question. Like I didn't even know. Like you gotta be like delusional to the point. Like what you can't like this is like normal. Like actually, I want y'all actually to say in the comments why this wouldn't be true. Skill and battle strategy always tops off unless you're like strong as they get. But they were equally strong. And I'm gonna say this before. I say this before. Oh, okay. What about Yuji? He lost to Yuji. Okay, yeah, he lost to Yuji, but that's after like he couldn't have a rest at all and fighting two like this guy like tanked like 10 black flashes at once, right? And like he had like an incomplete domain. Oh my god, incomplete domain still fucked up everyone. He still fucked up Yuji, even in his simple domain. He used a simple domain too, and Gojo too. Gojo got cooked up when using a simple domain. I'm pretty sure. I don't remember. I could search it up because can correct me. This guy got cooked too. And literally, this is like okay, this is like number one, like Ura Ume. Like if you don't know it, like if your TikTok career actually like, beyond the point, like she's like Sukuna's servant, and then like she says the only keyword only possible way that Master Sukuna's defeat got the only reason he lost because he was incarnated. Yes, he was incarnated. So like, cause like he like met Kenjaku like in the Heian era. Yeah, there was this was like the calling games. The calling games also happened before. He asked him like, "Yo, I want you like to like split my soul so I don't die and put me like in the next generation where it's like the strongest because this generation, this Heian, this era is boring." He said, Kenjaku, "Hey, you good, about homie? Yeah, I'll get you right up. Get you fixed up." And then yeah, that's basically it. Like this guy like these guys are incarnated. So like he wasn't like if you guys don't know what he means, like he was like reborn, not reborn, but like incarnate. So like this isn't actually his actual body and his actual strength. If it was actually Sukuna from the Heian era, cause like basically he couldn't use his full strength, his actual full strength. So all that shit, all that feat you saw in the manga where he fought, that was his actual strength, cause he was incarnated. You know, I'm not, Patricia. I think you know what I mean. Like this guy, that's actually crazy, dude. Now, obviously, hey, if you like put like Heian era, like actual like past Heian era Sukuna, like he will know the world calling slash, so that would be problems for for Sukuna against Gojo. But the present Sukuna, like in the fight, like if it's like actual like actual Sukuna with the word calling slash, like I'm gonna tell you, bro. This guy will cooked up everyone. Everyone. This guy was like this guy wasn't in his strongest form. Like he was in his strongest form, yes, but in his like, he couldn't put out his actual effort, his 100% because he was incarnated. You know, that's actually crazy, dude. Crazy. Uh, yeah. Okay, this is basically it. Now, this is like a secret manga panel, like a secret scene where where Sukuna absolutely obliterates Gojo. Alright, this is like even a question. Alright. As you've seen, that's from the manga, bro. That's canon, bro. It's canon. Like Gege confirmed this. Gege himself confirmed this, bro. On Reddit, he said this is true. Like you literally saw how Gojo live action, like this guy was glazing Sukuna, bro. This guy even said he's a fan. Crazy, like you never catch your boy. Is this your goat? Is this your quote unquote strongest dog? Like never happened to my goat Sukuna, bro.
Hello, do you receive my echo? My life is a part